Hey everybody, Koosemose here, back again with Slay the Spire. We are doing our continuing look at mods, and this week our focus is on the Hubris mod. So, let's jump into the Silent, see how things look for him, or her, whatever. Let's see, random rare card sounds fun. Burst is always a solid card. Going to take this route, lets us hit a Burning Elite, which could be good. There we go. Alright. And my volume's a little bit loud, but I think that's more on my headphone side. So let's turn that down a bit. Oh, that's much better. Now, right now, Burst honestly doesn't do us too much good. We don't have anything that really works with it. So, we're going to keep an eye out for something that'll make it shine. Let's see. Alright, we can take him down, no problem. Nothing looks really good, but Flying Knee can often be quite lovely. I don't see anything. I mean, Catalyst is great, but not right now. So let's get rid of just a basic strike. Basically, kind of swapping its place with, go this route. I was going to say it does preserve damage, but apparently not. I will get rid of another strike. I mean, I could get rid of the burst and get a massive heal, but it's not really going to work out for me. Anyway, it's going to say preserve damage. Of course, we immediately take damage from the event, but, you know, that happens. And so far, we seem to be doing pretty good. I think it's the only damage we've taken. I could be mistaken quite easily. And we're pretty much guaranteed to not take any further damage here. Couldn't think of any scenarios in which we would. Let's see. Its attack deal damage equal to its intended damage. Interesting, but way too shifty. Now here we've got a little bit of an issue in that Burst does us no good at this point. And even if it does, in the few circumstances where it would, I'm not sure I'd want to use it, because it's woofda. Let's do that. That'll have to do. I mean, it's one extra skill that's not really adding anything to the equation. I think I've got to go aggressive here and just take the nasty, nasty hit. Okay, well. Am I just dead right here? I, in fact, am. Okay. Wow. It's a nasty enemy to have flaming. Alright, well, on the plus side, that was really enough that we can give it another go. Let's see. Can we get anywhere interesting? We can maybe get to our flaming enemy, yes. I think that would be quite valuable to give a try. Now, it does rely on our question marks, none of them hitting. I don't think I'm going to take that right now. None of them hitting any fights. But if it works out for us, that could be excellent. I think a trip is lovely along with a flying knee. And, alright, this is one of our expected fights. No problem. My cat is trying to take advantage of the time that I'm distracted doing recordings to knock things off where he's not supposed to. Sorry. Okay, now if we can just keep him from doing that, I'll be good. No fights, no fights, yes. Now, do we have a shop anywhere past this? We do not, so I'm not going to take Curse. But we do have a super easy fight. Okay, and a Vajra, lovely. I love me a Blur. Always good card in my opinion. Let's upgrade our trip. Making that AoE is just huge. Obviously better if we can get ourselves... let's see, let's just do these guys, and... nope, not that. Pop both their shields, so we should be able to kill them relatively easily next turn. Alright, you're hitting harder, so you die. And, well, you also die, I suppose. Okay, nothing to really call into me there. You know, I think I'm fine taking the key there. Because the lanterns, I mean, it's decent. It lets you get set up a little bit, but I don't think it's any kind of huge benefit. And here, let's see, can I just take him down? Yes, I can. Okay. Dagger spray. There we go. Take advantage of that extra strength we have. And I'm going to go ahead and accordingly upgrade our dagger spray. Oh, if I can get... Oh. I don't know if we needed that to kill him. But boy, did it feel nice. I don't think we need any of that. Okay, and maybe about time to upgrade our neutralize. Looking pretty solid so far. Yeah, I'll take for a relic. Nice and quick and easy. Replay a power, gain 1 strength. Okay, well. Obviously that really incentivizes us to take some powers. We do want to be cautious as to what powers we choose. But I don't know if that... Just 1 blur is a little skeptical as far as how useful it actually is. Should have hit with that first. That was a mistake on my part. Gotta watch his health to be sure on the proper ordering. I'm going to preserve our extra defense for the next round. And here we'll take the hit. Because that energy should be very... Oh, let's weaken him. Or vulnerable, then weaken him. Okay, not bad. Only 2 damage. We still don't have any powers to take advantage of that feather. I don't like that the feather has the same image as... I think it's the same image as the eternal feather, I think it is. You know, I'm going to take some damage here for just some good beats. And here we can instead go full defense. 1's a blur, so we get to carry a little bit over with us. And neutralize. I should have done that first. That was my mistake. Now our odds of carrying that defense anywhere useful are incredibly low. If we could have had another blur, we would have had it though. Alright. Oh, not that. And you know what? I don't mind going a little more aggro here because he's almost dead. And we're going to heal after this anyways, so I don't think we really have anything that works with that. So as much as I wanted a power, I don't think that's the one. And Philosopher's Stone, the extra energy should be nice. Now we are getting to the point where we might want some card draw. I do like stopping at some shops though. That is definitely nice. Perhaps we can pair ourselves up a nice power. I would love to have, say, what is that? Dexterity, whatever that is that gives you extra dexterity. Do I take block for the next turn? No, I don't think I do at this point. Maybe I should have. Quit it, cat. Excuse me, sorry. I'm having some issues with the cat trying to claw everything, and now he's biting me. I'm sorry about that. Maybe I should have brought some block over with me. I would have taken no damage here, so... And it would have had a benefit. Discard 1 card, it costs 0 until played. And you upgrade to what? Just a worse version of... What is that? The one that puts one on the top of your deck? Yeah. This doesn't seem that great. Trick Cloak. Fetch a random card from your discard pile. Draw 1 card. Fetch is choose a card, specified card. What do you upgrade to? No, that doesn't seem vastly useful to me. That'll help us keep us from getting too horribly low. Honestly, I'm just going to remove Strike. None of these really call to me. We'll hope that we can get a little more oomph out of the next one. And of course he's got the boost of strength. I have to remember that. That'll be useful. Alright, making a good dent in his plated armor. And so far managing to take no damage. Now we are going to take some damage here, sadly. I mean, I don't think I can kill him. But we can try to knock as much out of him as we can. There we go. And these should do him. Alright, not bad, not bad. Again, none of these are really what I'm looking for. Okay, we can knock you out of the air. So reduce that damage. And at least block most of what he's got coming. And sadly here, just a whole ton of blocks we don't really need. I still did it anyways. Let's see if we can take you out. Get a block in. Do not want to overblock here because of the dazes that the status is going to put on us. The hex status. Like normally there I probably would have just played out the block. Obviously there we do not want to. Now here hurts. Taking 3 damage that we don't really have to. There we go. I mean, heal hook could be good. Is that what we want? I don't think it is. Let's see if we can get, noxious fumes be good. Those could be decent. Flash of Steel is solid with any kind of strength boost. Okay, looking here. Do that. Get a little extra strength. And I think the smart play is to go a little bit defensively. And see what we can do. There we go. Maybe when I have some of the stuff that gives me potential for a lot of hits would be a good time to take this potion. But really, I'd like to use this combo on a boss, preferably a boss that we're going to have issues with. But accordingly, I would also like to not die on the direction there, on the way there. Okay, like we might just do here. Wolf. Okay, well. Okay, we drink this. Let's see if this kills him. Okay, that did kill him. Alright, oddly smooth stone. Lovely. Adrenaline, always welcome. Okay. Well, if we want a rest, we're going to have to fight another elite. So let's hit here. Hope that it is... I mean, that looks fun, but I think healing is way nicer. It's definitely a fun event I would like to be able to take proper part in the future. But, since we cannot, we obviously will not. But, ooh, now that's nice. We'll do this, then that. Looking for, there we go, noxious fumes, so we get that strength before. And, boom. I'm just going to hit you with it. Because we expect him to be more... Well, the round count actually means it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's that much damage. This is immediately lethal. Okay, that went beautifully, I would say. We do have a little bit of extra block, so an upgraded one of those sounds pretty nice. Ooh, very nice toxic egg to ensure that everything is upgraded in the future. We're going to need to get that Ooh, nice. Get that key very soon. Cannot take you out, sadly. I mean, I could have taken a gamble with the Snecko oil, but I mean, that's so often just such a massive gamble that I don't think it's really worth it. Alright, you're hitting the hardest. And we block a little less than half what's coming at us here. We do have another rest coming up shortly. And one of you are dead, that is for sure. That will do it. And we can ensure that the next 2 rounds no damage is getting through. I mean, he's probably dead. Just from about a third of what we had. I am still seeing just that sleight of hand. Ignore the ding, I have forgotten to turn my phone down. I usually, you know, I like upgrades, but I think I need to rest again. So excuse me while I see where my phone is and do something about that. Alright. And is there anything that is urgent? Oh dear. Well, anyways, I do apologize for that. I really hate checking that kind of stuff while I am recording, but it was a message from my wife that I did need to look into. Let's see what we can do here. Let's get our block going. We'll preserve some of the block here, which is good. Ooh, we may not need most of that, but hey, it was nice to have around just in case. And there we go, way more block than we need. Okay, once again we have the hex condition, which we hate. But hopefully we can block enough. There we go. Again, we do not want to overblock, hoping that that extra 7 block is enough. And it was totally unneeded. That's just fine and dandy. I will take an infinite blaze as well. That is another extra strength for us, and that plus the extra strength we get from the other things is pretty darn nice. Okay, we're going to focus on this guy just because I hate having dazes added to my deck. Alright, throw this down. Put that, and I can kill you with that. And block everything he's doing. Okay. Now I think blocking more damage coming at me is probably the best option. I could be wrong on that quite easily. But we're getting close to knocking down his shields. And now we go, we can weaken him and then just stab him a lot. Alright. Again, we do take some damage. We're still kind of on the... Should have played this first. But he died regardless, so that's okay. Do I want Crippling Cloud? I don't think I do. I could be wrong on that. I do think I need to rest again, unfortunately. We've just kind of been playing kind of catch up here. If I desperately need cards, I can feed one of those into the other. Not the greatest option, but hey, it's what we've got. Alright. Would have loved to keep the dagger spray for, you know, here momentarily, but you take what you get and hope you don't die. I don't think that's quite how that normally goes, but hey. It works. Kind of. Sort of. Right? Alright. One down. Still taking a ton of damage. We may well die right here. I've only seen, like, what, 2 cards from Hubris, so I don't know if there just aren't that many cards. Or if... Because we saw a decent couple, I think. We had a couple on the Ironclad, and we died pretty early on that one, so it seems a little peculiar to have only seen like one card several times. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. Let's get as much damage in here as we can. Of course, we have been weakened in all of that business, so at least so far we can go. Give me blocks, thank you. Can I actually play all this? Yes, I can. Now, we're going to be quite near to dead, so we're hoping he doesn't attack much, if any more. Okay, this will give us a nice boost. Playing those just in case somehow that changes. I don't think it's going to change. It's not how this works, but hey, just let me be paranoid. Alright, how much block can we get here? 4. Okay, that is everything blocked. Good. And he is on the verge of being killed. Good. Just turn we won't hit attacks. Okay, we have made it through. We are not dead. And fortunately, we are going to heal. You know, I'm going to get rid of that. It's not really the kind of thing I want. Ooh, after image is great. You turn no longer discard your hand. Wow, that seems terrible. Now, what does our hand look like? Our cards look like, rather? Well, there's some potential plays with that. Like, if I pick up a burst, I could hold the burst for using with that. That's a potentiality. Do this, and, like, you know, here I can just block, block, block. Ooh, there we go. Let's see if we can't take one down soon-ish. Alright, so we do need to get some blocks in. And doesn't matter if we don't kill him yet. Now, if he's attacking, we obviously would like to. And we could, in fact, do that. Or we could block and wound some others. That seems pretty nice. Yeah, let's hit you. And you. So we've got 2 close-ish to being killable. Alright, now we're going to want to kill him now. Because that's going to hurt. And I'm going to focus on dodge, or blocking, rather. I can get some damage through. Let's focus on getting it through on this one. Yeah, so we only have a fairly small amount of damage to do to them both. And it is easily done with Dagger Spray. Excellent. Do I want another Flying Knee? No, I don't think I need it. Maybe I want another... No. Dodge and roll may well be the right choice, but it's not the one I'm going to make. Alright, nicely blocked up for this turn. Not so much for this one, of course. But we will quickly get there. In fact, just... Oh, right. Forgot about the burn. That's my bad. Oh, a little more damage out of that. And out of that, and you are dead, sir. Caltrips? Why not? Let's roll into this kind of power train we got going. I can get an X-Cost card. That is a beautiful thing, and we'll take a footwork. I've not looked who I'm fighting here. Did I get the choice to take? Huh. Okay, fine. What is this? Shift potion. Swap your strength and dexterity. Ooh, that's interesting. Really would like to find ourselves a strength card. Or not. What? What am I saying? Good lord. An X card. Just because Chemical X is beautiful with that. And that would be very, very probable. Maybe I could have taken a blur there. just because that'd be pretty darn powerful. Well, we might as well at this point in time get a crazy ton of block for his teeny tiny attack. Well, I block. No, I did that wrong. I was counting the energy I had and not. I don't know. Getting all confused there. Let's ensure we have enough block. There we go. Hold the rest of those. Yeah, I could have played them out for the purposes of... Survivor actually might be something we want to remove. I could have played them out for the purposes of increasing our damage, but I don't think it was worth it in the long run. Okay, we can play 2 energy worth of blocks. Ooh. That's a nice hit. Now we take 10 damage, which isn't great, obviously. And let's do this first. We have literally 1 energy of attack. That's okay. She's dead. We didn't need to do all that, but hey, it's fun to do so. Let's take that. Alright, I can hit a shop and an elite or a rest up this way. Let's give that a try. I'm gonna just lose the max HP. I don't want any of the rest of that. Astral Hammer. Whenever you play an attack, reduces cost by 1 for the rest of combat. Playing an attack to cost 0 exhausts it. I mean, yeah, I'm supposed to be testing this stuff. I should play with it, but I don't know how I feel about that. I need, actually, a little more in the way of defense. Let's take that and see how we go. Yeah, not bad. Oh, dear Lord. Alright, that kind of worked out. Not the greatest. Trying to... Oh, good Lord, no. That's the issue with this guy. You know what? I'm going to take this. Same with a sucker punch. That sounds pretty good, actually. There we go. Give a slightly more reasonable amount of damage to be dealt to us. Well, we can't hit him, but good Lord, we surely can block. And he does take damage from that, so... Right, you stop all that business. None of that for you. Okay, you can stop all this now. Yep. Actually, we've got enough block for it, and we even carry some to the next turn. Wow. That is a little surprising. Give you some vulnerability. There we go. Excellent. Another after image sounds beautiful. You know what? I think maybe I can handle one of these guys. Maybe I can't. Maybe I'm making a horrible, horrible mistake. This all looks actually pretty good. Do this. One of these. Little infinite blades. Blur and Survivor. Enough block. Carry a little bit through. Now the problem here, obviously, as you can see, we don't have any block other than what Afterimage has given us. Not the greatest result. Play that. Maybe it would have been worthwhile to save that attack so that I would have had... Oh, good Lord. So that I would have had something worthwhile. Something that would give me... Oh, are you kidding me? You know, nice big damage attack. Okay, now obviously here's where I'd love to have Survivor. These burns start stacking up. It really, really starts getting rough. Should have done this in different order, but I think the shit was still pretty darn good damage, so I'm not too awful upset about it. There we go, he is dead. Now, he did take some hits, and that's a bit late for that. Would you like me a Cloak and Dagger at this point? 2 random skills? I don't mind 2 random skills. Perfect. There wasn't a burst in here, was there? No, just a terror. No, we don't need terror. Perfect time to obtain a relic. I doubt we're going to be able to afford anything here. Again, we just... Sleight of Hand and one other, I believe. So there's like 2 cards we've been seeing. That's the rest, for obvious reasons. Okay, I think we're going to need to kind of go as all out as we can. Let's get rid of our offensive-ish stuff. Let's take this. I said let's take this. Blow them up. And get a little hit in there. Alright. Not the greatest, and we're not doing so great on health either. But that is a thing to remember. Let's get some damage in. And a little more block. Yeah, this does not look good for us. To be quiet. Okay, this will help. This will certainly help. And we can do that. And you can actually be weakened. Alright. 34 damage is pretty nice. And we will oh, we actually have an upgraded block. That's nice. Okay. Let's see what we can pull off here. That's... There we go. Yeah, it's all blocked. Having 2 after images definitely does help. So we can you again. And... Okay, again that blocks, so we save our defend. Almost got 1 down. And we finally got that. I swear it's been forever. I'm actually going to use this here. We can finish him off with that. Alright, fully blocked. We carry some block through. I don't think it's going to do as much good, but we can get some extra here, so that's nice. So we didn't come across any X-cost cards, and not very likely that we will at this point. I think I can afford to attack there. There we go. Oh, right. Yeah, had just exactly enough. That was nice. And you, sir, are dead. Yeah, get up to 7 strength is pretty nice, plus the effects of the powers. 768, not a terrible score. Aside from that feather, this is pretty much just a straight run. Let's see. What actually gets better? That gets better. That seems like a huge one. I don't care about starting with everything in my hand. We can't do anything at all here. Okay, and these guys are potentially... I would love to have... I'm not going to have that. We can have it for next turn, though. Alright, so footwork first. Infinite blades, I say. Get as much block as we can. Which, I mean, isn't enough. We're going to get freaking shredded here. That might help. 33, you know, I kind of want to hit him. Yeah, that means we take damage. So, maybe not the best of ideas. That's pretty nice, though. So yeah, I think that's the way that works out to being less damage. Let's play these guys and I guess keep hitting this one because that's the one we have to face to minimize the damage we take. He's going to get nicely wrecked by that. Okay, can we take you down? I don't think we can, but I am sure willing to give it a try. In fact, we can. You're going to buff up. I don't like you buffing up. A little bit of strength. Not great, but... Ooh, I can get rid of this burn. I like that. Some more energy. Ooh, weaken's good. And block fully because he is dead. He will die on our thorns or to our poison. Crystal statue. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Breaks after you take 20 unblocked attack damage. Okay, sure, why not, right? I don't mind an upgraded flying knee. I mean, let's try out the heart. So first things first, we are actually getting rid of our attacks. I will keep that. I'll take that just in case it's useful. Take that first because, yeah, he's got the heartbeat going. Let's just crank us up a bunch of block this turn. Oh, he also gives us the status effects in addition. Oh, good lord, I hate you. I don't want to play the block here. Because, yeah, I would have discarded the void. Would have loved to have some thorns right now, though. There we go. There's the thorns I wanted. Alright, let's get rid of that. And make that go away. I think I'm dead here, actually. Nope, not quite. But I will be very, very shortly. You gotta play a block first. Now I can actually make attacks. Let's draw, hopefully, into after image. That might help. I mean, I don't have high hopes here. If I could have had the caltrips on, that might have been doable. But without them, and if getting enough block here is going to take a bloody miracle. 60 damage. No, let's just hit him. Why not? I mean, yeah, sure, he takes a lot of damage from my caltrips and such, but could not finish him off. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed. I do apologize for the momentary interruption earlier. But if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like. Let me know what you think in the comments. And, right, of course, some of the mods do tend to... That's so... Hubris, maybe that's the one that's responsible for some of the hangs. There's a bit of a hang that I didn't like. It only happened after the heart. So, and I don't think I got to the heart on the anytime last week. Not sure. Anyways, tomorrow we'll be back to check out the defect, see if there's anything notable. But until then, I hope you enjoyed. But until next time, catch you later.